The Guyana Foundation is a non-profit organization that has been in existence since 2013. The foundation is headed by Ms. Supriya Singh Bowden and has set as its mandate the building of a stronger nation and the reforming of communities. The foundation found a patron in the person of Mistress Sandra Granger, the First Lady of Guyana. Mrs. Granger, in her address to those gathered, expressed her gratitude at being selected to serve in that capacity, noting that the foundation's work is well in tandem with what she is hoping to achieve.
Many of the foundation's projects and several of its goals and objectives cohere with my own. In addition, the foundation's outreach extends beyond Georgetown and the Demerara-Mahaico region, and its projects reach all Guyanese.
The induction ceremony was held in the Savannah Suite Pegasus and saw representation from several ministries, the private sector, and other interested stakeholders. First Lady Granger took the opportunity to address a more pressing issue, the developing scourge of suicide in Guyana, posing serious questions in this regard.
It is of vital importance that our country address urgently, effectively, and in a coherent manner the alarmingly high incidence of suicide, particularly among our youth. Why does Guyana have the highest rate per capita of suicide in the world?
The First Lady continued that Guyana, with such a small population, cannot afford to be losing its citizens in this manner. Mrs. Granger said the root causes of suicide in Guyana have to be determined to pave a way forward.
There is need to discover the causes of depression and suicide. Are they social, economic, genetic? How do we gather data on the causes of how do we treat issues of mental illness? It is not enough to say he had it right or don't worry, we'll change your mind. We need to understand why some of our fellow citizens lose hope and give up on life.
In this regard, the First Lady welcomed the present push of the Guyana Foundation to redress this situation. She called on other non-governmental organizations to follow suit with a head-on approach at tackling suicide. The First Lady stated that education will play a pivotal role in eliminating suicidal tendencies.
When we educate our children, our women, our citizens with special needs, our seniors, we help vulnerable sectors of our population not only to be positive about themselves, but to recognize their intrinsic values as members of our society, to know that their lives have value and that their skills can be marketed.
Also speaking at the event, head of the foundation, Mrs. Singh Bowden, echoed the sentiments of the First Lady and relayed a plan that the organization is working on to curb this sickening trend.
But Guyana requires a more holistic approach. We need all hands on deck. And by setting up these sunrise centers, we'll be making our small contribution to solving the problem, but there's still so much to be done.
Singh Bowden continued by highlighting a few points that the organization envisions will aid in the reduction of suicide-related incidences countrywide. These include the enhancing of our public information systems to aptly deliver suicide awareness to the masses. Other key recommendations are the increase of economic opportunity and the large-scale involvement of businesses in these ongoing efforts. For Safe TV 2 Headline News, Kingsley Bryan.